In this video, I'm going to be telling you about a new diet plan that I've been following. It's pretty extreme. It's crazy. It's actually eating 3 meals a week. You may have heard me talking about eating OMAD or 1 meal a day, and I've done that for quite some time. But I'm going to tell you about something that is a little bit more extreme and has some pretty positive results that I've seen. It's a little experiment. I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man. I teach you how to build financial independence for yourself, how to get the physique you want, and how to get the girls that you want, and to go from the victim mindset to the bulldog mindset. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, make sure you click that subscribe button and join us. I am going to be giving away in this video a free Bulldog Mindset membership to someone who has turned on notifications. So turn on those notifications if you haven't already. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been a big advocate of fasting and intermittent fasting, and really the extreme form of that, which is to eat 1 meal a day. It's something that I've been doing for about 4 to 5 years now, and I basically eat 1 meal a day. That's my normal routine, my normal protocol. But what I want to talk about today is eating 3 meals a week, which you might wonder, why would you do that? That sounds it sounds really crazy, John. Well, first let's talk about the benefits of eating 1 meal a day. I found that I could get in the best shape that I've ever been. I was able to hold muscle better, and there's a lot of psychological benefits as well. Just the idea that it's hard to comply to a low calorie diet when you're eating chicken and broccoli. I did that for many years. I did the whole bodybuilding diet, eating 6 or 7 meals a day, where your whole life is cooking and eating, and it's just a pain in the ass. But when you know that you're only eating once a day, it gives you a little bit more flexibility, especially someone like me who can eat 2,000-3,000 calories and still lose weight. And it also just makes it so that you've got a hard and fast rule. You don't have to make judgment calls or decisions. With that said, let's talk about why I would do something even more extreme and what exactly it is. My basic protocol for this is that I will eat a meal on Monday, okay, after the workout, like my 5 o'clock meal, and then I will fast until Wednesday night, and Wednesday night I will eat a meal around 5 o'clock after I've done my workouts, and then the same thing on Friday. And those 3 meals, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, are the only meals that I eat the entire week long. I found eating 1 meal a day, I could still gain weight. I could still get fat, and I put on some weight even doing that, even running as much as I did, because when you get really hungry and you're eating that 1 meal and you get used to bigger portion sizes, you can start to increase that, and your metabolism was going to slow down a little bit. And so I kind of wanted to see, what would happen if I only ate 3 meals a week, because if I only did 3 meals a week, then on those meals I could pretty much eat till I'm full. I wouldn't have to worry about the calorie count. I also wanted to see what would happen if I pushed things as far as the benefits that I got from 1 meal a day. A lot of the studies show that doing a 24-hour fast is beneficial, but really, where you really start to see the benefits after 36 hours. That's where you get more of the deeper kind of benefits, where you get more of that effect of basically breaking down the old tissue and the regeneration of red blood cells and things like that. I'm pretty early into the experiment. I've done this off and on at different times, but I've done this now for a few weeks, and I'm finding what you would expect, which is that I'm dropping weight really, really rapidly. Okay, it's going down very, very quickly. I'm still holding on to the muscle, and the interesting thing that's most interesting about this is that my strength is actually going up. I feel like my size is going up, but I'm actually building some amount of muscle while in a severe calorie deficit. It seems really crazy. It seems counterintuitive that how could you do this? But something is going on here. I have to test this obviously some more. But the way that I'm really measuring this is I'm tracking my strength. Before I give you the example with the bench press, I know some of you have been waiting. I'm going to give you the winner for the contest here. Prem Chand, if you're watching this, you've won a Bulldog Mindset membership. So all you have to do to claim this is go to Instagram, because I figured this is the best way to communicate with me. Just DM me on Instagram and just show me a screenshot of your YouTube account, just to prove that you are the owner of this, that made this comment. He made the comment, I would love to be on board in Pound Notification Squad. So it's as simple as that. So when I started doing this, I was benching around like 225, let's say, for maybe like 6 or 7 reps, okay? But over the past month or so, while I've been doing this, it has gone up to the point where I can do 225 for 13 or 14 reps. That's kind of a good gold standard there. And I was hitting about 265 for 5 or 6 reps, which is an increase over time. And I've been charting it week by week, and it seems like every week I'm getting a little bit more on the bar or a few more reps. Let's talk a little bit about this and whether you should do this. A lot of people will probably think you're crazy if you're just eating 1 meal a day. Okay, I get this all the time. So they're going to think you're really loony. In fact, a lot of you probably think I'm loony doing 3 meals a week. If you really want to get the maximum sort of results in losing the weight quickly, the best thing that you could do is fast, right? But one thing I don't like about fasting, long-term fasting, I've done some 3 or 4 day fasts, is that one, it's really, really difficult to go for that long period of time. And 2, breaking the fast becomes an issue. If you go for like over a 3-day fast and you try and break the fast, what's going to happen a lot of times is you're going to have a lot of stomach distress. Read that as diarrhea, which may still happen with smaller fasts, but it becomes really bad, and it can actually become dangerous to break the fast, and you have to now watch your electrolytes while you're fasting during that time. Whereas if you go for 2 days, 48 hours, or when I'm doing the weekend ones, it's almost 72 hours, it's not as critical, it's not as dangerous, you don't have many of those problems. This could be something that you could do if you really want to kickstart the weight loss, or if you're kind of in my situation where you've already got a pretty good physique and you want to be able to gain or hold on to that muscle while you're losing the weight and doing so rapidly. Or maybe you just have problems that when you're eating, you eat a lot of food and you want to be able to eat maybe a little bit more of a palate that's tasty. Maybe you want to go and get a burrito or something like that. You don't really want to have to worry about eating healthy. For me, at least psychologically, I feel like I can get through a full day without eating. I can get through the next half day or whatever it is until dinner time, and then now I can eat something. I can go out to eat. It's not going to matter. It's going to be really hard for me to be in a surplus. In fact, pretty much impossible in one meal, right? You're always going to be in a deficit. Now, I don't think I'm going to sustain this indefinitely, and I probably would waste away, honestly, if I did that, because it is an extreme deficit, right? So it's something that I think you can do for a period of time, especially if you want to jump into ketosis, right? It's very easy to get into ketosis. If you do this, I'm going to experiment a little bit with the carnivore diet a little bit more now that I've transitioned into ketosis pretty easily doing this. And, as far as sports performance, like I said, my lifting in the gym is up. I'm training for a 100-mile race now that'll be sometime late next year. And I'm doing some pretty intense training. I'm running, pretty close to every single day. And I haven't really seen a drop off in that. It's definitely going to affect you to be carb depleted, to be glycogen depleted, but your body does adapt, and so you can still get an adequate performance out of that. Probably not the peak performance that you'd get if you were not in a deficit, right? Running and being in a deficit is not always the best thing. But I think probably if you're overweight and you're training for something like a marathon, losing that weight is going to have a better positive impact on your running performance than anything else. I'm probably going to do this for the next few weeks and see how it goes. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you take the Bulldog quiz. Let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment below, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.